Up next, the 76ers taking on the Knicks. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. Knicks Sixers is next, right after this. Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here are the five for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Jaylen Brown is out there with James. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And we have an interconference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
Now here's Maxey. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Brunson. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Maxey against Brunson. Fires high post. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance. How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Brunson. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Bonus checked in for the Sixers. Inside. Oh, deflected. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. First team.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Now here's Bridges. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Back to Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Pass to Brown. Bona. The kick out to Maxey. James inside. Hart's there. The three from Edgecombe. Buries it from three.
Well, LeBron is still that good at getting others the ball. What a clever kick-out pass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I brought up Tyrese Maxey, and I asked him, what makes him so hard to guard? He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. PA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the Knicks with the possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Maxey with a screen on Bridges. Outside Maxey. Misses the three.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Bridges outside. To the paint. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Yeah, this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
BA, he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
Here's Maxey. After the basket by New York on the other end.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Towns a screen on Maxey to the inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Towns has got 13 now.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
And here's Maxey outside. Nails it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's stolen by Maxey. For three, James. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. He's got 5.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Anunoby passes to Hart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers have gone 6 of 11 so far. To the middle. Lorna. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Yeah, smart play there by Maxey. Opening things up for someone with the pick and roll.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Sit down.
He's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Matherin's checked in for Philadelphia. Porter Jr. comes in for Maxey. Knicks trail by 3. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
BA, I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players. And there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
And he knocks down the first one. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
And so Towns nails them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Outside, Brown. Going inside, pass to Bona, back to Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Porter against Brunson. Here's Shamet. Ball stolen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, you see the quick, twitchy athleticism of Benedict Mathurin. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Towns a screen on Mathurin. McBride attacking. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Number 5, the Knicks.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
First one falls for him. For the Knicks, Sohan's checked in for Hart. Mikal Bridges comes in for Shamet. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Both good from the line that time. 1:52 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Brown. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by James.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
And here's Bridges. Now here's Alvarado. Outside McBride. Bridges, a screen on Mathurin. 5 to shoot. McBride can't get it to go. And so James will bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 4. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thanks, Brian. The story right now is the Washington Wizards making some early season roster adjustments. They had the chance to acquire Anthony Davis, and why not? It's not every day you get to add a perennial all-star to your squad. This will significantly improve their size and what they're able to do on both ends of the floor.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Now here's Sohan. He's scoreless. Here's Towns. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Ooh, 7 for 9 in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Left side, Brown. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Brown's got 5 points.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Dean Wade, and it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Porter. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. And the 76ers making a change here. And for New York, they're shooting a solid 47%. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
New York making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Now here's Maxey. From the arc. No good. Knicks trail by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you, Brian.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Alvarado's checked in for New York. Philadelphia leading by 6. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And here's Maxey outside. The rebound by Bridges.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And it's Alvarado missing. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Mathurin passes to Maxey. And there's the screen. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
And he makes the first. So he makes both from the line. Knicks trail by 8. Alvarado outside to the paint. Sohan, the pass to McBride. Now Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. New York again can't hit.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
For 3, Maxey drops in the 3. Maxey's got 11 points.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
Alvarado, the pass to Bridges. Picked up by Sohan. New York again can't hit. The Sixers lead by 11. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal.
Oh, wow! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, VA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And New York has possession after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So it'll be Jeremy Sohan shooting. Benedict Mathurin picks one up. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Alvarado. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Brown's checked in. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, I'd describe Jeremy Sohan's approach to the game as steady. He knows what he's about, just focuses on going out there and providing for his team.
Now here's Brown. 26 points for him last game against Boston.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Knocks it down from distance.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Pass to Edgecombe, stolen by Bridges. Sohan, the pass to Towns. The shot, no good. The Sixers lead by 8. Here's Brown. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024, Doris.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
Free throw good. Brown.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. 5th, Tyrese Maxey.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Now Alvarado. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Back to McBride. Clock at 6. Anunoby finds Towns. Here's McBride. New York again can't hit. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Wade for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
This is the great vision and awareness that is now part of Jaylen Brown's game.
Now here's Alvarado, still without a bucket. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Wade.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is. It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Alvarado outside. Back to McBride. New York working the ball around now. There's a screen. Towns down low. He's got 17. Floats one. Here's Anunoby. And that time also a missed shot.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Knicks trail by 16. Over to the wing. Pass to Bridges. Towns outside. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got 5.
Yeah, great clock awareness by Mikal Bridges. Plenty of time. You don't have to speed up.
Here's Brown.
Oh, my!
Wow! Way up there in the rafters.
No one is stopping that.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Now here's Alvarado. No points yet. Here's Towns. Back to Alvarado. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The Sixers lead by 15. Snatched away. Pass to Alvarado. Bridges outside. Here's McBride. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges passes to McBride. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Bona from outside the arc. Not going to go that time.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Alvarado. Brown with the block.
Oh, the big-time block from Jaylen Brown. You can see defensively he is elite.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Here they are, your Knicks set.
For the Knicks, Hart's checked in for McBride, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Bona, and LeBron subbed in for Wade. A minute 15 left in the first half of this game. To the left side wing. Towns against Embiid. Towns double team. Hart from long range hits a three-pointer. Hart's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Brown. For 3, Maxey. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Edgecombe. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And it's Maxey missing. And the Knicks shooting at 30% here in the second. Here's Hart. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Pass to Maxey. Here's the 3. The putback. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a big round of applause for the participants.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league. A lot of details involved in this multiple player trade. Give us a quick take, fellas.
AD gives you the stuff you expect from your big men. Plus, can beat you off the dribble, hit the 3. When he's 100%, he could decide games.
No disagreement here. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, BA, because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
And that one misses.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And he's good on the second. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. BA, back to you.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And he drops the first.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
He's off on the second.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Out to James. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Brown. 4-3. And there's James on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
And here's James. He's covered by Hart. James passes to Embiid. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Knicks 4th.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
And New York has possession. 17-point game. Towns passes to Bridges. Maxey against Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Philadelphia moving it around. Releases. Again, the Sixers score.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Towns a screen on James. Here's Hart. James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown against Anunoby. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Pass to Anunoby. Brown with the steal.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Inside. James passes to Brown. The 3 from Edgecombe. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Anunoby. Towns down low. Embiid covers. Towns can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 19.
Who's watching here?
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And capable of sticking it from the mid-range. I like seeing Maxey go to work from this area.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post. Towns has got 21 points in the game.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break. Here comes New York. Towns against Maxey. Brunson passes to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Knicks trail by 18. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges. Consistent threat from deep.
Here's James. Again, Philadelphia.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Towns outside. Can't hit that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Brown. Tries again. The 3 is up. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
The high value. Value three-point opportunity for Jaylen Brown. This guy's a threat from anywhere.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. court. Embiid knows the game.
The Sixers lead by 20. Outside Maxey. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 24 points.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Here's James. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And here's Brown for 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pure from three-point range.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
56.
James inside. Hart's there. For 3, Maxey. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 6 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Brunson missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Outside Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey. And so it's Philadelphia up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The 76ers shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Dean Wade, Edgecombe out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Bona in at the 5, down low. Here's Brown. Alvarado with a rebound.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Sohan. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Just thunderous. Sohan making him feel it.
To the left wing. With the drive. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. McBride on the wing. The 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Bona's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edgecombe. Alvarado defending. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. And the 76ers making a change here. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's Alvarado. Not a lot of room. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. It's Brown on the wing. Sohan covering. Brown can't hit.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Beyond the arc. A nice shot by McBride.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Brown scanning the floor. And another miss by Philadelphia. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Towns outside. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes, because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes.
Here's Edgecombe. Alvarado defending. Embiid passes to Brown. 18 feet out. The Sixers again can't hit.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Matherin with a steal. Here's Edgecombe. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Philadelphia also making some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Wade. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Brown. Pass to Bridges. Hard up top. Now Bridges fires for 3. James with the rebound. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. James, a screen on Brunson. Maxey passes to James. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, LeBron, he's setting the screen, but you can't lose sight of him when he rolls.
Outside Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Back to Brunson. Tries to break his ice. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, many of the newer rules have help unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, BA. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And he can't get the first one. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
New York making a switch here. Towns is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Matherin.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Embiid. Brown with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got 21.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Towns outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Brown. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
You know, Maxi's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, you have to tip your hat to him. I mean, the way he shot the ball from deep has just been, it's been huge. But I really love how he's worked so hard to get open. The preparation before the shot to create the necessary space was equally as impressive.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Here's Brunson. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Hits the trifecta.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
Brunson against Maxey. Brown passes to James. Here's Edgecombe. Takes a 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
A shot from the mid-range. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Maxey's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Hart from long range. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's James. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hart. Again, Philadelphia.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
And Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
Anthony Towns at the line, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Towns. A big group substitution here for New York. Dadier, he's checked in for Hart. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. And so Towns nails them both. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Porter. Alvarado defending. Porter in the post. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hart's checked in for Dadier. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Bonus checked in for the Sixers. That's good from Porter.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Towns for three. Gets the three ball to go. Towns has got 37.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Here's Porter. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to Matherin. Sinks the tray.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, time for our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.